was it that teleported us before?
Oh,
The Bahamut lady who I didn't write down her name, but
it's in the Discord.
Solio.
Yeah.
Because she did teleport us as well as Mark, right?
No, just me.
It was. Oh, okay. You told us about that, or you appeared next to us when she did the teleportation, right?
Yeah,
The second or arguably third time, but yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. So we know she did that.
I did describe it too. I wasn't just like, hi. No, I was like, all right, so here's what happened.
So I will basically pass on that this person was kind enough to teleport Mark to our adventuring group when he had been separated from us. And subsequently, we need to get to Baldur's Gate area for an appointment. And like I said, we were directed to her. That's pretty much it. So I'm name dropping is basically the gist of it.
Just go and make me straight up charisma persuasion.
Persuasion?
Talking
Okay.
about them.
Persuasion. That's a natural 1.
All right.
Ooh.
So that's a 6.
I rolled it.
Now hold on, I'm giving him advantage because I'm doing my thing, which I rolled a 20 on.
Right.
I'm just saying.
So I do actually have
use
advantage.
another roll right about.
Oh, wait a minute. Or I've got the
You have the inspiration.
inspiration. I'm going to use the inspiration on.
Okay.
Ooh, 19. So 24.
I like that one
That's
better.
Yeah.
You set her books on fire.
Yeah. What do you think about this? Boom.
I cast Shatter.
So she looks at you for just a second, and then she goes over to Mark, and she pokes her 2 fingers next to your eye to just try and make it really wide, like she's a doctor almost examining you. And she says, "What do you think when I tell you about a mountaintop with skyscraper-sized crystals? Tell me the first thing that comes to your head. Go."
Okay, so I demon burn eye.
Wow. That escalated quickly.
No, I don't. That would just be perfect though. She just goes, no, it does so little damage. It would barely irritate her. That's the funny part.
Ooh,
not
that
it
tickles.
Yeah, it's like, oh, God, that was ticklish. Well, time to murder you all. I am going to go ahead and say the word Bahamut. First thing that comes to mind. I also, so I'm a little tired in real life. I don't remember his plane's name for some stupid reason. It's like a Mount something, Mount Olympus, whatever.
Oh, it's
I actually can't remember it. I can picture it in my head. I've read about it.
I want to say it's like Celeste.
Not Celeste or something like that.
Hold on.
Or just the Celeste plane.
I've got the actual thing open right now.
Yeah, I guess I can. Let's see who can get to it first.
Mount Celestia.
Okay, Celestia. That
fine.
sounds right. So actually, I'm going to rewind that. I'm going to say Celestia is my actual answer. Then.
Oh, that's wrong, but good. Don't worry about it. And you. What do you think of thorns and brambles?
Thorns and brambles?
She's asking Taston.
Oh, sorry.
Sounds really good, don't it? Sounds very good.
Thorns and brambles?
Yes, nice thorns and brambles.
Not so much.
Hmm.
Difficult to pass through.
No? And what else? Do you say if it's a safe place to be?
Thorns and brambles?
Yes.
No.
Oh, okay.
Not ideal. But Kellenvor would see me through regardless.
Hmm. And you.
She turns to Glavigal, who is somehow here this entire.
Yeah.
Gavigal's definitely not here. Yeah, no, all right. Actually, and she says something in Sylvan to the elves, and they just kind of shrug and shake their heads. Because no, you're right. All right. So you wanted to go to Baldur's Gate? Is that it?
Specifically, what was that town's name?
Well, there's Yartar
Yeah.
or Silvery Moon.
Oh,
I mean, Silver Moon's going to be the easy option.
Silver Moon's a must nature place. Oh, sorry.
Whichever is easier for you.
No, both of them are easy. It's just a question of where you want to go.
Well, Yartar is closer to our end destination.
All right.
We'll compensate you for the travel, of
Oh,
course.
don't worry. I've got something in mind already. Don't worry. So you can, if you want to be boring, you can just pay me some gold. Or, I'll take 500 or so for the whole trip. Not a problem. But if you can pick me up something while in Yartar and send it my way, I'll just take that as payment. Got something very specific that I need.
What have you got in mind?
Yeah, can I roll a region check to see what's in Yartar?
It's there's a lot of stuff, like any other place. Just well, I need a piece of an elemental moat. Don't worry, I know where to get one. It's around Yartar. Just got to grab it and just hire somebody to send it my way. It'll be much cheaper than paying the 500. I just need it.
So just for the sake of curiosity, 5th edition doesn't include 4th edition, right?
Well, what do you mean?
We talked about this some time ago, if you remember. It was like, you say, all the, because historically speaking, two happens, then 3 happens, then 4 happens, and 5 happens. And you were talking about how like all of the modules kind of presume that they're the only one happening and stuff like that.
I mean,
so
the
just
stuff in 5e is a sequel to the 4e stuff.
Okay, so it is.
Now they've done a lot of stuff to reverse a lot of the 4e stuff. So like it happened, but it may be basically in the same state it was in 3.5.
Right. So those giant elemental titans things that woke up during 4e?
Oh, I know who you're talking about, yeah.
End conversation.
It's not the same, but similar. And he says, all I need is you to go to a place, get a bunch of dirt, and like you're a wizard of some sort, you'll be able to find it and know what it is. And then just send it my way. That's it.
I mean, it seems like a reasonable request.
Yeah. Just time is valuable, and that's what's valuable to me.
How bad could it be? He says, knowing.
I'm just
bad.
keeping my mouth shut at this point. Because my character doesn't know jack about any of that. So I'm just like.
No, I literally don't either. In either case.
Come on. What's the worst that could happen?
So like a bag of dirt or quantity of dirt.
It's a bag of dirt. It's probably about half a hike away. It's kind of like in your direction. I just don't want to hike half a day to get it.
Okay.
I say we go ahead and do it. I mean,
Okay.
There we go.
I mean, the worst that can happen is we die. So. Now, I know that sounds kind of bad, but there's much worse that can happen to us.
Sure. I mean, we still have to get back to the Underdark.
Yeah. So that's not as terrible as some of the things we've already faced.
You want to go right now?
We'll need to get the other 3 party members.
Oh, you've got 3 other people. I see. Uh-oh. Here's the catch, right? How many more? 3? Hold on.
15, actually.
Now we're talking.
Small nation state.
How big are they?
Well, one's roughly my size.
Oh, one's a cube. Okay, well, that's kind of weird. All right. I'll have to bring them inside. So we've got to get to my circle. No, that's fine. I'll just move some stuff out of the way. All right, it won't be a problem. Oh, let's go out and get them. And she says something in Sylvan to the elves, who just nod and kind of disperse, grabbing up some of the books. And he says, "All right, let's do this. I mean, you're ready to go now, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go." And she goes down and marches outside, where she sees, everybody, and a couple of the more important people are like, he says, "Hold on a second. You can find me inside after this." And she gives everyone a wink.
Real quick.
Mhm.
At some point, it doesn't have to happen now, but at some point in mostly casual conversation, I'm going to mention that 6 babaus have infiltrated the Colosseum, and just mention that and leave it.
6 what? 6 bow wows?
No, babaus. They're a form of demon man.
Oh.
Just thought you should know. That's all.
I'll let the guard know, I guess.
Thank you.
All right. So come on inside, my friend. And she motions for everyone to come inside. Glabble kind of squeezes through. And she casts a spell and starts telekinesising things out of the way that are like books and stuff to the side. And instructs everyone to squeeze up the stairs. And you go to a different location this time. It seems to be a rather ostentatious circular room, and there's a teleportation circle in the center. You see the sigils on there, and I don't think, does anyone know teleportation circle?
I know they exist, but I don't have the spell.
Okay. Well,
I do. I have that spell.
If you do pick up the spell, if you ever come back here, you can memorize this sequence after studying it for a minute.
How long?
For a minute. You do have to know the spell, though.
I'll try and take the time to memorize the sigil, just in case I ever learn the spell.
Okay. All right. So she says, all right. So here's the way this is going to work. Raise of hands, who's done teleportation circles before?
None of us, I think.
I mean, do or been part of, because that's a different thing.
Well, either or. All right. So tell us what to do.
All right. So first thing I need you to do is I need everyone to grab hands and start singing, and I start leading them in a very riotous dwarven, like uplifting song, very, very positive feeling kind of vibe.
Is this how the dwarves do it?
Listen, the dwarf, my people. I will actually try to talk her through all the steps that I have gone through when she did it. The other she.
Okay. She stops you halfway through. Says, all right, hold on.
Yeah, what's up?
You did something different. I don't know what you did, but you did something different. All right. So here's how this is going to work. The first part you did actually get right. Everyone joins hands except for the cube. Like, you just stay there. I'm going to open up a portal. At which point you have a couple of seconds to go through. Do not worry, you will not land on top of each other. That's not the way the magic works. Okay. On the other side, you will emerge, and there will be a very startled-looking wizard on the other side. You must give this passphrase. I was going to see if anyone could read my mind. All right.
Nope.
You must give this passphrase, slumber away. At which point you will not be fireballed.
Okay.
Assuming that works out and the password is not old, then you will be free to leave. And I would suggest you probably leave immediately, because there may be other people coming through. And then you should travel about 36-ish degrees from where you come out, about a half day's travel, and you will come to an elemental moat. And it's very obvious because there'll be floating earth. simply grab something about yay big, and she kind of puts her arms around to indicate something you can just grab in 2 arms. Take it back to Yartar and then hire this individual, and she writes down a name for you to bring it back to me. Won't charge a whole lot. It's fine. Much less than 500 gold. And I'll consider this paid for, and then you're free to do whatever you want to do there. All right?
Okay.
Can I suggest to Liam that he casts Fly on Glabagol, since this sounds like we should probably not be going at slow pace kind of a deal thing?
Good call.
Especially since we're about to exit a teleport pad, and I can just imagine Glabagol like, all right, let me get off this pad.
Chevron 5 was not locked.
Is there any conflict for having the fly spell before the teleportation?
No, that'll be fine.
Okay. What level is that?
3rd.
Third.
All right.
Spell is cast.
Perfect. A flying cube. All right. So she takes out some chalks and what looks like a handful of gems and starts placing them around the teleportation circle sigils. And once that is done, which takes just a matter of about a minute, she clasps her hands together and pulls out what seems to be a extendable wand. She actually goes like snap and it extends out and says, all right, are you all ready? And be careful. If you don't follow through, I'll know about it.
Okay.
Now, sure, you'll have wanted to have paid the 500 gold if I found
Man,
out
you're
about
giving
that.
us a deal. We're legit. Let's
Yeah,
go.
no, we're
Hey, I've had people reneging deals before. It didn't turn out well for them.
That's because they're stupid. Do we look
Yeah.
stupid? Don't answer that.
yeah,
Mhm.
please don't. No. All right, Earth mode coming your way from Yartar. Got it.
Perfect.
We all remember the passphrase, right?
Ham sandwich.
I was gonna do the exact same joke. Damn it!
All right. And then she says the verbal component, which of course is Alakazam.
Of course.
And the sigils light up. You see the gems just almost dust instantly and then get formed into the portal. And a circle appears, and you see just briefly into the other side what seems to be, it almost looks like an attic of some sort. But she says, go now.
Okay.
I'm already through. I'm out.
Go.
And you are whisk away. Glavicle kind of just gets down through the portal.
Ham sandwich. Ham sandwich.
No, not that one.
And you emerge on the other side into a slightly chillier attic. There seems to be a young woman in black robes. She looks like she's got the full goth assemble going on. Looks like it's in the middle of writing something in the book when she kind of like starts leaping up as people start coming through the portal.
Slumber away.
Slumber away.
She casts fireball. No,
I knew it.
Damn it! All right, that's the fight of the day. Let's go ahead and kill this mage.
Well, she drops her book, and some ink goes all over the floor. She goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, no one's come through this in a little bit of time. That is the correct password. Thank you very much."
Oh, that's good.
Hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna give her a few silver to replace the ink. Sorry about that.
Yeah. No, she says, "It's fine. I drop stuff all the time. It's okay."
Oh, I know
and
the feeling. My master beats me every time that I drop things. It's horrible.
How awful. Well, I guess if you are coming from one of the other cities that know about this place, I won't be surprised. So she leans back and pushes up some hilariously large glasses on her crook of her nose and says, "Well, now that you," she thinks for a second. "Thank you for coming through the Yartar teleportation circle. Please exit to your left." And she looks to her left and says, "Actually, it's on my right. Sorry." And then points at the door to the right.
Which
Stage
baggage claim carousel should we look for?
Yeah,
Oh.
I also need to. Can I get my ticket stamped while we're here?
Oh, I think if you've sent some baggage, it will probably arrive. Where did you come from?
Hillsfar.
Hillsfar.
Hillsfar? Oh, you're going to be waiting for a long time.
Oh Okay.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for service. I give her another tip.
Oh, thank you. What do I do with this?
It's money.
Oh.
Do you not like money? Here, I give her one of the really nice chunks of meat I got. Here.
No,
have this.
I don't normally have. I'm oh wait, I'm not supposed to say who I'm employed by. Sorry.
I don't care who you're employed by. Here, have some more meat. I give her a third piece.
I'm vegan.
She's veg. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. There, you knew it was coming.
And in the face, no.
She dies.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Leon,
okay.
you've seen this exact thing before. She's obviously a student.
Oh yeah, no. No, what's funny
totally
is I'm
an intern.
pretty sure this is a thing, and I'm right. I actually picked up some tomato jerky back in town.
Okay.
This is a real thing. You can look it up.
That's actually okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't tried it yet. I keep trying to find it.
So you're giving her some tomato jerky?
Yep. Yeah.
Roll me a persuasion check. She acts like she doesn't believe this is made out of vegetables.
17.
17.
This is a real thing. You can Google this. Anybody doesn't believe
No. I mean, she doesn't have Google.
Tomato jerky or like just dried fruits?
No, it is. I mean, this is actually hickory smoked. Here, hang on. It's on. Oh my God, it's on Amazon.
Makes it sound like it's sun-dried tomatoes.
I'm buying this right now. Give me a second. I got to try this out. But here, I will link it in Discord. There you go. Check it out. It is actually tomato jerky.
What the?
There's apparently multiple flavors. This is hickory flavored. There's a sriracha flavor. Anyway, so I rolled a 15 to convince her.
Okay. She seems very unsure
It's gluten-free
about it, but she takes a bite and she says, "Oh, this is quite unlike anything I've ever had before."
In a good way?
I don't know.
Fair. Tough, but fair.
I'll decide later. In the meantime, please step to your right. And thank you for coming through the Yartar teleportation circle.
Of course.
If you have need of services again, please let me know and I will get someone who can cast this.
Do you have a card, Liam?
No.
Like a business card, wizard card, you know?
Wizard card.
I have a card if you want mine.
Oh, yeah. Let's take that.
She hands you a card. And it seems to, it's actually pretty nice calligraphy. You suspect it's probably magically aided. But it says Thunderquill reporting on it. It seems to be a card for an amateur quote unquote newspaper.
Oh, God.
A blog.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm kind of, this is just amusing, but at the same time, knowing where a teleport circle is, that we can already access it, it's probably a useful thing, you know, so.
Okay. I'm going to cast Prestidigitation.
Mm-hmm.
You create a non-magical trinket or illusory image that can fit in your hand and last until the end of your next turn. I create a business card.
Okay.
For 6 seconds.
Yep. Well, no, I mean, it's magic, so that tracks.
Memorize this quickly.
Can you do that? Okay. You've seen Ant-Man 2, right? The guy who is like the card trick.
I was
and he did it in WandaVision too, right? So
so that's the
you
exact
just like
thing. Yep.
So what does it say on the business card?
I don't know. That's
it doesn't matter because she picks it up and looks at it and it vanishes.
Liam Escal.
He says, "Gotta read it fast."
Liam Olbrinter Esquire. I don't know.
There you go.
Wizard at large.
Prestidigitation handkerchief services.
I am actually taking her card though, just in case we need this in the future.
Okay.
I'm gonna jot it down. What's her name? What's its name? Give me something to go.
It doesn't have her name on it. It just seems to be the
newspaper business card is what I'm writing.
Yeah, it's called the Thunderquill.
Are you familiar with the region?
Oh yes.
I'd pull out a map and just lay it out in front of her.
We have to go half day's travel, and I'm trying to figure out in game 36 degrees from where we came out.
Oh,
Northeast.
She says you asked the person who confused left with right where to go, and she's like, well, she points to a wall. She says, I think it's roughly about there.
Okay. Are you familiar with earth motes?
Earth motes. Oh yes, I've read about that. There's something happening in the Desserin Valley that has to do with motes.
That's near here. Perhaps a.
Oh yeah,
half
you're in
day's
the
travel?
Desserin Valley.
Oh, that's
I mean
convenient.
it's they're all over the place. They actually started appearing around the time that Golden Fields burnt down. But if you're looking for the closest one, I mean, well, it depends on which one you want. There's fire motes, and there's earth motes, and there's water motes, and there's wind motes.
Was it specifically earth or just an elemental mote?
Pretty sure
I
it
feel
was
like she
Earth.
did say Earth. Yeah.
Okay, right. Yeah, bag of dirt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, we need
Okay.
earth.
Okay. Well, supposedly there's like floating rocks that are over, and she points in a different direction this time. Over that way, there was a bunch of people in town who said that there was floating rocks over there, and that's indicative of an earth mote. So I would probably go that way if you're looking for motes. Just be
Okay.
careful. They can be very, very dangerous because they're used as gateways for teleportation to the elemental realms. They're very inhospitable to normal people in the material plane.
That sounds intriguing.
Yeah. Did you know that the earth plane is just all rock and mud? And don't ask me why there's mud, because you would think that would be in the water plane, but there's actually mud in the earth plane.
Are there
It's one of those-
Terrans in the Earth plane?
Are there Terrans? No, that's what they speak in the earth plane. They speak Terran, which is a dialect of primordial. It's really fascinating. Did you know that even though there's 4 different dialects, that everyone who understands a dialect can understand the other dialects? It's really weird. It's like magic. So like if you understood Aquan, then you can understand Terran.
Roll to exit conversation, if possible.
Keep clicking exit conversation. And the NPC keeps
skip.
talking.
I should do
Skip.
that if I ever
Skip.
design a game that has that. And like I design it so like every time you like fast forward, it actually adds more to the dialogue. If you just let it play out, she's just done. But each time you get, she's like, I just write like
this is good and
page.
awesome, like backstory and information, but we're on the clock.
Oh, well, hey, before you go, do you want to hear about the rumors about Yartar? Because there's a
Yes.
lot of things that I've dug up.
Tell everything right now.
All right, so
Ooh, here we go.
supposedly they found a staff of power, and it's just hanging above the bar. Nobody will believe me, but I'm pretty sure it's a staff of power. I also think that the Emerald Enclave is probably planning to burn down the city. Actually, this is a city technically by legal terms. Burn down the city because somebody really pissed off one of the druids in Greenfield. So it's all connected. There's a bunch of connections about the burning down of Golden Fields, because you see there's a bunch of cultists on the rise, and that's what's behind all of this. It's always cults. And I think it's probably the Dragon Cult, because they're always behind things like that. They burned down Golden Fields, and they planted a false flag operation, so the Emerald Enclave would think that people in Yartar did it, which is going to get them so mad they're going to burn down Yartar, which is going to be blamed on the Lord's Alliance, and it's going to start a war, trust me. And the Staff of Power is the key to all of this, because when they burn it down, it's going to blow up the Staff of Power and make a huge explosion, because when you break staffs of power, they blow up, and then they're going to think that they did it.
Staff of power.
Mundane fire can't break a staff of power, man.
No, it can. So you see, they have Emerald Enclave has special druidic fire because they're druids and rangers, right? So if they use that, it will break the staff of power. It's all connected. You can read about it in my newspaper. I forgot a copy here, actually.
I will grab a copy from you.
Edging away from the area.
What were the not Krishnikos? They used to be in airplane or airports all over the place.
Harry Christmas, yeah.
Harry Christus, yeah, it's just yeah. Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of conspiracy stuff and whatnot in this little tabloid. You're pretty. There's a couple of different authors, but you're pretty sure that she probably wrote all of it. It's
You know
the
what?
exact same
No,
writing style
okay.
in every article.
I'm gonna roll something here. This is actually a
Okay.
wisdom save. Okay.
Roll
Okay.
staff of power.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a wisdom to I'm basically rolling to disbelieve.
Okay. Oh,
No.
there's an article called "Fiends, Friends, or Foe."
They're foes.
Foes.
I rolled.
Short article.
That's the whole article is just the word foes, and that's
Yeah.
it. So I got a 5.
Okay.
So I start totally buying into the fact that the Earth is flat. I mean, that all this stuff is actually happening.
Mhm.
Like, oh my God, you're right. That has been happening. That's so. And did you hear about the incident when I was up in the Baldur's Gate area? Because I got accidentally teleported up there. Maybe it's like all the elemental energies are drawing things into that region because the demonic invasion of the Underdark.
Time to go,
that
Mark.
definitely could be true.
Wow, you're just gonna drop that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop that right on her face there.
Uh,
Yeah.
Ooh.
Did she not